What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Noble Motors in enlargement. We need to find some vehicles and go buy them. Now, we only have $7,000, but I'm gonna try to get 2 vehicles so that hopefully we can try to maximize our money. I'm not sure if we should do that yet with $7,000. Maybe we'll buy one more expensive one and we'll see how much we can get. By the end of this video, I do want to try to sell at least 2 vehicles at one time. All right, so that's going to be the goal for this video. Actually, there's a $3,000 car. Doesn't leave much room for me, but so there's one thing that I've learned in this game, and I will explain that to you later. But you definitely always want to make sure the visual condition is excellent if possible. That's going to save you a lot of time. But you know what? We still haven't gone through that tutorial. So I'm actually not going to spend all of my money on this. Maybe I should get some cheaper ones first. Okay, I think I'm going to get 2 cheap ones first, alright? We're going to get one of these. This is going to be so bad. Oh no, is that the only one that we can buy? I just realized that this is the first car we're buying. Yeah, okay, this is the only car that we could buy right now. Oh, I'm such a dummy. Okay, I'm just trying to get through this without wasting y'all's time, but also I want to show you the most that we can. So, we just we set up a meeting to go and talk to the guy about buying their vehicle, right? So now we gotta go and pick it up. I can't believe I went that cheap because we're not going to make that much money on it. But we'll see how this goes. This car. Okay, so this game doesn't take itself that seriously, so there are definitely some weird situations that can happen. I've even found a way to make cars glitch out and pretty much any time that I want to. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is also kind of funny. So maybe we'll show that later. Alright, we got a lady or a dude, bro? What's going on, man? Okay, he only wants 2,000 for it, which is not bad. But can we bring it down to like 1,500?
Oh no, cats.
1,600.
I don't know.
1,620.
Mate.
$2 more is totally fine. Okay, so we got a $2,000 car for under $2,000. That's fine. Now again, this, oh my god, this is gonna be an issue. Put down the ramp. Do this. I was so close. Alright, hold on, guys. Hold on. Oh my god, dude. Oh god. Okay. We're controlling this backwards. It's fine. Nailed it. First try. Bring the car back to the yard. I have no idea what that was, but that was amazing. I bet you guys can't do that. That was amazing. Okay, we're back at the shop. Move the car.
How's the client? I hope he wasn't whining too much. Alright, let's take a look at that beauty and see what needs fixing. There's a scanner on the table. Just run it over and you'll know exactly what's going on under the hood. No BS. Tech doesn't lie.
Okay, so we got a scanner here. Player tools and scanners. Some tools, like the scanner, when picked up are added to your inventory. Tab, scan the car anytime while holding the scanner. You got it. We got a new tool. Oh, yes. We're gonna scan the car. It looks like it's got 2 exhaust holes. Has not been washed. Has not had body work done.
It's worth checking the exhaust on cars. Holy ones sputter, and the profit will disappear faster than you think. Grab some repair tape, patch that thing up, and the car will run like new. And us? We'll save a few bucks. And that's what this business is all about.
Not sure how I feel about this. Like, if I feel skeezy or not. It's got 10 out of 12 gallons of gas. That's fine. Okay, so we need to go buy some repair tape. You know, because that's the way cars actually work, maybe. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I don't know anything about vehicles, right? I'm like a tech guy. I like computers, phones, tablets, obviously your consoles, stuff like that. But whenever it comes to cars, I know nothing about engines or how vehicles work. As far as I know, there's a giant hamster under the hood of my car, and it keeps my car running. So for all I know, this tape is a real thing. If you know vehicles, let me know. But we got to buy some tape. Items bought in store or removed from cars. I didn't realize you could go into your inventory. Your company also has a warehouse where you can move items from the inventory. You can also use trunks in cars. Okay, so I'm gonna buy more than just one so that we don't have to keep. Well, I didn't mean to buy that many. Jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I guess we bought 4 tapes or 5 tapes. Okay, so back to the shop so we can work on the car. Okay, so park the car. We've already done that. Focus mode. Like I said, I've played this enough to know what's going on here. So we're just going to skip all this, but you will have to come in here and do some repairs later on. We're going to get in here and we're just going to repair the exhaust here. If we can find, I think it said it had 2 holes. There's one. Is this spray even a thing? Like in real life? Ah, there's a second one.
Good riddance. But don't fool yourself. It ain't permanent. We could fix those parts, but we'd have to drop some cash on a workshop. Well, we do what we can with what we got.
Okay. Full story,
Speaking
bro.
of, there's a junkyard just outside Winston Spring. If you find some time, check it out. Maybe you'll find something worthwhile there. Just don't mention nothing to the clients, alright?
Okay, so we gotta go check out the courtyard at some point. But now we need to wash the vehicle. And this is where I am more than likely gonna be disappointed that I bought this car. There you go. Now this should be, I don't know, like it is a compact car, so it shouldn't take us that long. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be a little sad about it. Yep, now it's starting to show up. Oh my god, no, 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 no. That's the entire lower panel, bro. Okay. If you haven't seen it, oh my god, even the hood. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you'll see what I'm talking about here in a sec.
Kid, that...
Oh no, I skipped that stuff. Okay, so basically what he tells us is like, hey, that car is a piece of junk. You should probably do some body work on it so it doesn't look like a piece of junk. So that's what we have to do right now. Alright. So I think this is gonna be like our entire next video is just fixing this car, because this, I don't know, it doesn't take like a super long time, but it is somewhat time consuming, right? Let me get this ladder out of the way. I always forget to move it. Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and bring the radio out here because this is where I sleep. How do I radio menu? Okay, so we've got this, we got Sanders. Now this is the part where it's not horrible, right? Obviously, especially if you're doing, okay, so while I might not know anything about vehicles, like as far as the engines go, the motors, exhaust, all that stuff, I have done body work before. And I don't know if you guys have ever tried to remove rust by hand sanding, but this is so much easier, thank goodness. But this is still a lot to do. So we gotta, and I kind of like it and I kind of don't, because this is not hard, obviously, right? We're pressing a button, we're moving things from side to side, but it can get tedious, especially when your vehicle has this much rust on it. Now, granted, we paid under $1,000 for this vehicle, but this is a lot of body work that we're gonna have to do. So it's it's around the headlights, it's on the hood. Yeah, so this is probably going to be the longest part of this video here. But I want to show the process because for some of you, depending on what types of games you like to play, this might actually be a perk. I'm not sure if people that work on cars, like the body shops and stuff like that, would be into games like this. But I didn't think I'd be into Power Wash Simulator, so, you know, I just want to make sure that everybody shares this. And for some reason, like I said, this does feel good, especially whenever you get to see the work you put into the vehicle and then you get to paint it over again. I do feel like it's kind of satisfying to watch that happen. There's so much rust, dude. This is, the entire car is pretty much rust. It's almost like the entire bottom quarter of the car. Okay, so they felt bad for us and they did the rest of it for us. Now after this, you need to putty the car, which is what they call it in the game. I'm not sure what it's actually called. Me and my buddies always called it Bondo, but I guess it's the same. It's the same thing, I guess. You're trying to fill in all the damage. And I am glad that they have this part, but I'm also glad that you don't have to do everything, because usually whenever you're doing body work like this. You for sure would have to tape off the car whenever you're going to paint, and that's not necessary in this game, which I'm kind of grateful for, because that would take away from it some, I think. But you also don't have to sand as much as you would in real life, especially if you're doing hand sanding, right? Because I've done the hand sanding thing and I've used tools also. So like if you're hand sanding, you have to use with like a really low grit, and then you do it again with a higher grit, and then you, like eventually you'll get down to the metal and everything will be nice and smooth. And then you got to put Bondo everywhere that you need, and then you have to sand it over again. And then before you can paint, you still got to do like a fine sand, and then you got to do the wet sand, and then you got to tape everything up and get ready for paint. And that's just like a lot of extra steps that you would have to do in this game if you had to do everything the way you're supposed to. So I'm kind of grateful that we don't have to do that. That's good. We're almost there. And of course, as you move into the game, you will get some better tools to where you don't have to do it by hand so much. I don't think there's any way of getting around applying the putty by hand with what do you call it, with the spatula. But as you get further into the game, you do get some better power tools for this. Okay, now we're done with that. Now we gotta wet sand it so everything's nice and smooth. And I'm not sure if I left it in the video or not, but this is why I was talking about in the future, like after you get past all the tutorials. So we had to do this, right? So that they could teach us how to use all this stuff. But after you get done with all the tutorials and actually jump into the full game, you always want to make sure, if possible, that your car's body visual is either in excellent condition or I forget what it's called. It's either like fixed or refurbished or something like that. But that way it doesn't have that much rust. Now this vehicle we bought for really, really cheap, which is good. But under visual look or whatever it's called, it was poor. And whenever it's poor, it's gonna have a lot of rust, and you're gonna have to come back in here and take care of it. So that's kind of a pain. And again, because this is the first vehicle, I don't think that we're going to worry about how much money we get for it. We'll go ahead and we will negotiate whatever we have to so that we can try to get rid of it pretty quick. That way we can move on to some better vehicles, hopefully make more sales quicker, and move on with the game. I keep thinking that girl singing the song right now keeps saying she's got all the swinging meats, and I don't know what that means, but it makes me feel a little weird. Now we can paint the rest of the car. Unfortunately, we are doing this with spray cans. And again, like as you move further into the game, you'll have better options. But we've had to do this also. I have painted an entire car with spray cans, and it actually came out pretty good. Now, obviously, if you're going to do that, you want to have like a decent garage. This right now should be enclosed for sure. But again, like the owner said, you deal with what you got, and this is what we got right now. Oh my god, it's so slow this way though. But it does feel good still whenever you're doing this, just seeing all the damage and stuff go away, the car come back. That does feel kind of good. And I just like having the radio on because otherwise it is really super quiet, which I actually think is pretty good. Like if I wasn't trying to record this, if I wasn't trying to do a playthrough, I would more than likely use this as a podcast game. Just trying to get all the achievements that I can, trying to work my way through it, just have a nice podcast in the background. I feel like that would be pretty good. Now we can move the car. Oh my god. We'll go ahead and take pictures of it now. Do that. I mean, it looks a lot better than it did. Okay. So we'll put that in there. And again, I think we bought it for 1,800, right? So we bought it for 1,800. And tomorrow we'll try to sell it because the store's only, I think the store's only open for like 2 more hours. We'll go ahead and take a nap and then we'll sell it in the morning. So that we have time to get customers in here. I'm gonna open the sun and we'll go ahead and set this up. Now again, we're only selling 1 vehicle, but for this video, because they're still showing us how to do some of the stuff, I'm not gonna worry about it too much, but in our next video, I want our goal to be try to sell 2 vehicles at once at least. So we're gonna put the pictures up. I mean, we bought it for like 1,800, right? So let's try 3,800. And then we can work our way down from there. Competitor never sleeps. From time to time, you may encounter sabotage from the competition. Try to catch the thug before he causes any damage. To stop him, get close and press a button, or look for other ways to prevent him. The event can be turned off. Yeah, but that's totally fine. We're fine with that. And that sound means there's a baddie around here, so you want to hurry up and find them before they mess up your stuff. Go away. Okay, so the only goal that we have left, and we stopped him. That's all you gotta do is just run up to him and try to stop him from doing whatever he's doing. But I guess the only goal for us today is going to be to sell this vehicle and to wash our truck, because I'm going to try to fix our truck too, because we are trying to get a good like image, right? At least now our vehicle will be clean. I'm sure it needs a lot of work. We haven't even checked out how many miles it's got. We got a customer waiting up front. And here's the thing, right? And I guess I'll show you this in the next video, but if you have something to do, you have all the time in the world to wait for customers to come and just pay you what you want for your vehicle. In this case, because we are trying to get this done, again, we paid $1,800 for it, so we can go down a little bit in price. Let's do 3,200, son. Okay, now just get to 3,000 and we'll be okay. He's not gonna get to 3,000. Oh, he did. Okay, that's not too bad.
How's it going, kid? Got a client and the cash is in. Remember, it won't always be this smooth, but as long as you keep on top of things, you'll always come out ahead. Get back to work, because without more cars, there's no cash to be made.
Exactly. So, all we need to do now is reach reputation level 3, which we're almost there. So maybe we'll do that in this video as well. We're only 25 points away, which means we just need to sell another vehicle. We do have an email. Abandoned vehicle near junkyard. Oh, we forgot to go to the junkyard. Hello. During the routine patrol near the scrapyard, we came across an abandoned vehicle. The car is rusty and clearly neglected, but appears to be fully operational. It's not listed as stolen in the registry. If you're interested, you can take care of it. It's better for it to end up in good hands than rust away by the roadside. Note, use the mini-map as your guide. There won't be any markers on the main map or visible in the world, so follow hints from the message carefully. Lately, we've been coming across more of these. Seems like someone's regularly dumping cars in the area. Okay, cool. So we got an abandoned car to go pick up. Again, a free car is a free car, but we are gonna have some issues with this. Yeesh. Okay, let's just go pick it up real quick. And I already know that we're not going to be able to sell this vehicle immediately. So I think whenever we get back to the yard, we'll finish the video. And then our next goal for the next video will be to, at the very least, sell 2 vehicles at once and fully wash our truck, get the rust off, maybe do the repaint on it. That way our truck looks more professional. All right, that's what we're gonna do. But for now, I can see where the vehicle's at on the map already. But the boss had also said for us to come and check out the junkyard, which is definitely somewhere you want to come visit, because I can tell you, you're gonna want to buy this. I didn't know you could buy cars. I guess I didn't pay attention to that. Selling vehicles at the junkyard. At the junkyard, you can sell damaged vehicles without losing reputation. Park the vehicle in the shed. The vehicle's price will be displayed on the meter above the entrance. To sell the vehicle, use the lever next to the gate. Okay, these $7,000. Can you drive this? It's a wreck. I don't know that would be worth the money. But this is what I want. Eventually, this is going to be the goal of one of our videos. To just buy the tow truck and actually use it for once, instead of having to use this little hitch thing. Also, there is a guy here. Oh, cool. This is just like a pick and pull. You got the clutch, rear shock, front shock absorber. It's only at 7%. That's ridiculous. Brake. Okay, so you can just buy everything for your vehicles here, I guess. Tow truck costs $30,000, but we can definitely make that happen. Okay, so eventually we will come here and buy this. If we need to sell junk cars or whatever, we can do that here. And I know for a fact the vehicle that we're fixing to pick up is going to be junk. But I'm hoping that because they're free, we can take it back to the shop and maybe one day fix it and just try to sell it and make all that profit for ourselves. I can actually see what's wrong with this right now. Oh God. It needs a front. It needs everything. It needs brakes, suspension, battery, exhaust. On the plus side, there are no holes in the exhaust, so that's good. Needs an engine, radiator, clutch. Oof. Do you know what? I've never fixed a vehicle before. Oh, is my truck rolling away? Whoa. Okay, we should probably get the brakes checked on this thing. Okay, let's take this back home. Surprised that guy didn't freak out right now. Okay, so there's nothing that we can do with this vehicle right now, so I'm just gonna take it. We're gonna park it in the back. I am definitely not going to do anything with this vehicle until we can get some power tools, because I am not doing hand sanding on a vehicle that is 100% rust. That seems ridiculous. But for right now, we can just park this thing right here. Okay. And then we'll just finish off the video by at the very least washing our truck so that we can see how much rust it's got, because it's probably going to have some rust as well. And then on our next video, we will come back and go buy some more vehicles, because we got enough money to buy at least 2 vehicles now. The one that we bought and sold, we probably could have bought 2 as well, but because they were trying to show us how to do the sanders and paint and everything, I was only allowed to buy 1. From here on out, we should be able to buy as many vehicles or as little vehicles as we want without having to try to buy them one at a time. Like if for some miracle we get enough money to where I can buy 4 vehicles at once, we can do that. Or we can do 2, or we can do 1, or we can do 3, or even 5 if you want. But for now, I just want to see. And actually, I'm kind of sad about our truck. I would really like it to be a black truck, but like I said before, maybe in the future we might. Oh my god, that is so much rust. Maybe in the future we can actually change the color of the vehicles. I'm not sure if that's an actual thing or not, but we will figure it out. I do enjoy and appreciate that they didn't forget about the bed. Like a whole bunch of other games would probably just leave the bed kind of grimy and stuff, but they're like, nope, you wash the bed, it actually looks good. It is so much rust, dude. But again, it's going to give us something to do while we're waiting for customers just to come and pay the price that we want. So, that's going to be a lot of work. But that's totally fine. We got our truck cleaner, at least.